welcome back. It's Becca, and I am so thrilled you're hanging out with me today. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas time. I have my Christmas sweater on. And let me just show it to you, because it's so good. Meowie Christmas, friends. Okay, this sweater was not initially mine. It actually belonged to my friend Brian. Shout out to Brano. And he let me have it because I wore it. It's been like maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, because I was still working at the bank at the time, and I was like, hey, I need that sweater when you're done with it. So he gave it to me because he's the best. We've been friends for a minute, y'all. And actually, when I got married back in 2008, he was my man of honor because he was my best friend. I did have to beg and plead for him to do that, and he's still a little bitter about it because, I don't know, something about y'all boys, y'all are weird, and like, if it contradicts your macho manness, then you're real weird about it. So, sorry. And, you know, I've had a man of honor. I've been a groomsman in a wedding. So, shout out to my homeboy Hunter. And I did wear a dress. I didn't wear a tux, although I would have worn a tux. I absolutely would have. It just happened that I wore a dress, although my dress was the same color as the tuxes, not the same as the bridesmaids' dresses. So there's that. I did blend in. Okay. No, there's no blending in when you're the only girl on the groom's side. Anyway, I guess that's maybe why Brian wasn't super happy about being the man of honor. But thank you, Brian. You're the best. Okay, so today, let me just say, if you haven't subscribed yet, do that, okay? Go ahead and subscribe. And if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. All right, the sun has been out for the past few days, and your girl is here for it, okay? I am here for it. Y'all have been missing the sunshine. Like, if I don't have sunshine in my life, if I'm not in the sun, then I will get so sad. It will literally depress me a little bit. I need it. Is anybody else that way? Anybody? I crave the sunshine. Crave. Speaking of crave, like, I hear that word and all I can think about is Crave Cupcakery and Coffee in Jena, Louisiana. Like, they have the best coffee. I've never had a cupcake of theirs just because I'm not a huge cupcake fan. I have had one of their homemade oatmeal cream pies, and those are jam up, let me just tell you. But I'm also that girl that goes in and I'm like, hey, whoever's the barista, I ask them, what's your favorite drink? And that's what I'm going to try. And it has worked out literally 99% of the time. The only time it didn't is I got a tea instead of a coffee, and I had never had chai tea. So I was like, yeah, cool, let me try that. And no, it's not my jam. Okay, let me just say, to all you chai tea lovers, you keep doing you. It's not going to be me. It's not going to be me. But, oh, they had, my favorite one that they had for winter time was a white chocolate and chestnut latte. I've never had chestnut in a latte. Who does that? But it was delightful. Seriously delightful. I'm pretty sure I ordered it a second time, and I never do that. Usually, unless it's at a chain coffee store, and then I will get whatever is on my mind that day. Speaking of, just shifting right over to another great coffee, CC's, Community Coffee, CC's Coffee House has eggnog lattes. Friends, it is so good. It is so good. If you are an eggnog fan, get that. It is delicious. I actually have my coffee here with me, and now on the daily I just drank coffee with a little half and half, but look at my little reindeer mug. Got Rudolph and Clarice. Clarice is Rudolph's reindeer girlfriend. If you did not know that, now you know, okay? And she is a cutie. Good job, Rudolph. I mean, Rudolph's kind of goofy looking, right? And then he's got cute little Clarice that likes him. I think that's real sweet. You know, he got him a cute girl. All right, anyway, so speaking of the sun, I teach workout classes, and if it is remotely nice outside, we're gonna work out outside because I love the outdoors. So this past week, this Monday, yesterday, because I'm late recording this, obviously, of course, and it was 38, but the sun was out and we worked out outside. Shout out to Ashley, Indiana, for showing up and putting in the work, even though it was a little chilly outside. So y'all are awesome. Way to go, girls. And yeah, all right. Is anybody celebrating Advent with me? Anybody out there? If you haven't started yet and you really wish you would have, guess what? it's not too late. It's not too late. Hop on the Advent train, friends. Let's do this. Choo-choo all the way to Christmas. Let's celebrate the coming of Christ. Now, I want you to know that Christmas is going to look a little different this year, right? It just is. For the most part, Christmas parties are maybe not happening. Some gatherings are not going to happen. Some people are not going to feel comfortable getting together or going shopping, and it can make things feel a little sad. So I wanted to share some ways with you that we can celebrate and spread some Christmas cheer to those who may be feeling a little alone or left out or whatever. So here are some ideas, and one of them is actually, well, a couple of them are Revelation Wellness inspired. That is the fitness ministry that I get to be a part of. They're amazing, and they actually had a Zoom Christmas party yesterday, and it was a blast. And then my region, which is the South Midwest Rev region, y'all probably don't care, but they're going to have one tonight. So I'm so excited. All right. So here are some ideas that you can do with your friends and family via Zoom or whatever form of technological FaceTime you want to use. All right. So number one is the ugly Christmas sweater contest. Of course. I mean, friends, you have to do this. This is a requirement. It's not really. I'm not going to shit on you. And when I say I'm not going to shit on you, I'm not going to tell you what you should do. That's what that means. All right. So Rev did this yesterday, and it was great. And you can have whoever wants to can enter. Not everybody has to do the ugly sweater thing, but if you want to, you can come and be a part of it. Whoever's not wearing an ugly Christmas sweater could be the judge. There's that. And so they just take their turn, show off their sweater or whole outfit if you're extra. And hopefully you have some extra people in your life, because it would be probably a little overwhelming if everybody was a little extra and had like a whole outfit kind of thing going on with like dancing hats and music. But it is just, it's so fun when you have those people who are that way. So shout out to you extra folks who go the extra mile. All right. Second thing you could do is a scavenger hunt. This is also something they did yesterday at the Rev Christmas party. So someone sets it up. You have different things that you have to go find in your house, and they have this time frame to bring it back. Whoever's back with it whoever's back with it first wins that round. And then you can have like a grand prize winner of who got all the things. All right. Another idea is a cookie decorating contest. So everybody individually gathers their cookie supplies. Maybe you pre-bake them, or maybe you hang out and make the cookies. Maybe you do a baking time together, or my idea was like to decorate them. So everybody decorates them, and then you could have like a contest on whose is the prettiest or ugliest or whatever. You could even do Christmas karaoke or dance party, because who doesn't like to sing and dance? All right, everybody could come up. Oh my gosh, my brain is like, I want to do this. You could have people just decide that you're going to put on a show, okay? Because who doesn't want to put on a show? And if you don't want to put on a show, that's okay. You can be the person that watches the show, because everybody needs a spectator, all right? Another thing you can do, I don't know if y'all can tell, I'm talking real fast. I feel like I am anyway, because I'm real excited about all these things. You could also do ornament decorations, gingerbread house building together. There's just so many options. You could do a Christmas movie night. You would probably not want to be on Zoom the whole time for this, but you could do like Marco Polos during the movie, different things like that. You could all watch the same movie at the same time, maybe enjoying the same snacks or whatever, and then chat about it after. So if it's a new movie, you could share like your favorite parts. If it's a classic movie, you could share like what is like, I mean, you know, maybe your favorite parts from that too. I don't know. Anyway, so if you have kiddos in your life, I love this idea too. Annie Downs is who I got this idea from. And basically you can call or FaceTime the kid and read them like a Christmas story before bed. Isn't that sweet? Oh my gosh. Okay. You could even observe Advent together, which I think this is just the sweetest idea. And so basically you would just gather together on Zoom, get ready, somebody reads the scripture, somebody says the prayer, and everyone lights their candle at the same time. Like, I just feel like that'd be beautiful. Maybe you could even have some worship time after. Just spend some time with the Lord together. Now, I know that for some people, you're like, that sounds extremely awkward. Sometimes you have to embrace the awkward, friends, okay? Because we're living in an awkward time, okay? If you live near one another, you could even do drive-through Christmas carols. Right? Oh my gosh, this was where my carpool karaoke mic would come in extreme handiness right here. I don't even know if I said that right, but you know what I'm saying. Christmas carol drive-through. I think that'd be amazing. And don't forget, you could also do the classic drive around, look at Christmas lights. Okay. You could do that together and just do carpool, like have your little train looking at Christmas lights. Another super fun idea I thought about was like homemade Christmas cards or homemade gifts and then mailing them out. Maybe everybody does it together on Zoom and then you mail them out to each other. Who doesn't like a snail mail happy? Also, if you don't know what a happy is, happies are what I call small little gifts, okay? I realized that not everybody calls them that because somebody asked me what that was one time, or a couple of times I've had people ask me. I don't know where I got it from. Honestly, I've been saying it for forever. It's just a small gift. I call them happies. If you thought it was something else, I apologize because some people apparently use that term for other things that are inappropriate to talk about. So, but let me just say, when you get like a little small gift from somebody, just a little thoughtful thing, does it not make you happy? I mean, come on. All right. So that's why I call them happies. This Christmas season is going to look a little different for the most part. But the reason for the season remains the same, right? We are celebrating the coming of Christ. Christ came and showed us how to love. He was the most gracious, the most kind person ever. So even though we may have to express our love differently this year, let's not neglect to love well. Loving our family, loving our friends, loving our neighbor, loving our strangers that we come in contact with. And remember that everybody's doing the best that they have. They're doing the best that they can, giving the best that they have. And let's be gracious when people don't, quote unquote, live up to our expectations or do what we think that they should do because, you know, we all have opinions and they're not always going to agree. We're not always going to agree with everything. So let's be gracious because some people are more nervous than you're going to be. Some may be less nervous than you are about everything that's happening, and some may be what you consider reckless or inconsiderate. And guess what? We're still we're going to love them anyway. We're going to be kind to them anyway. So, because that's what the Lord asks us to do, and this is about Him. So let's do what He tells us to do, right? Okay. We're going to love well and be kind and be gracious, right? Yes, you are. Yeah, we are. Us together. Me too. So pay attention as you go through this season. If you notice someone is staying home more often than they used to, reach out to those who may be at risk and so they're more cautious and they maybe are keeping more so to themselves than normal. And let's make sure that people in our lives are getting some Christmas cheer. Spread that Christmas cheer, friends, in some way, shape, or form. Let's be willing to get outside our comfort zones a little bit and gather in different ways. All right. So I love you guys so much. Y'all are amazing. One of the things that we're doing in the South Midwest region today is cocoa and conversation or something like that. So maybe you put together some Christmas mugs with some cocoa and some marshmallows and you drop them off at all your friends' houses. And if you're in the close enough to do that, and then you're like, hey, join me for a Zoom cocoa and combo at this time. I think that would be fun. And you just hang out and you chat and you talk about whatever you want to talk about, okay? Maybe you have a game night. You can do that also, depending on what the game is, via Zoom, because me and my friends used to do that when one of them lived out of state. So there's that. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you have ideas, if you have creative ways to gather or to whatever you're like, maybe you have a favorite Christmas tradition or anything like that, you can leave them in the comments below, or you can just hit me up on Instagram at Becca D. Caldwell. You can follow me there. And if you are wearing Christmas sweaters, make sure you share it on Instagram and tag me in it. I want to see your cutest or comfiest or ugliest Christmas sweater. I want to see them. Let me know. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget, if you did, to give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. I will see you next time. Later.